Welcome to the Pastoral Touchpoint Show, bringing you everything you need to know, featuring Joe and Mo. All right, that's enough. Let's go. The boys are back in town.
Sir.
That should be a song. We should write a song about that.
We could repeat that line. The boys are back. The boys.
Yeah. Let's do it. Hey, welcome back. Rich, welcome back. How was Beard Grooming Nationals?
It was awesome. Made some good friends.
Yeah?
No.
Short hair competition? Was it exhilarating?
No.
All right, well, we're glad to have you back.
It's all a myth. But it is good to be back.
Yeah, good. Glad to have you, because working with those two bald guys,
it was rough to watch.
It just You knocked my kid. Good shot, Rich.
Thank you.
Impossible shot. Rich hit it. Congratulations. All right. Yeah, working with those two bald guys. I mean,
and what I don't know about you, but I was brought up to think about like people that wore sunglasses inside and in daylight inside.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I just remember what I was told to think about those folks, and then were they weak eyes or something? I don't know what the problem was.
The lights were too bright for them.
Sensitive eyes.
Yeah. You know, the Hollywood lights.
Yeah, I just don't know. I didn't know what.
And you know, I just wore sunglasses so they didn't feel bad.
Exactly. I get that.
That's all that was. Anyway, hey, so Calvary Bible Church, we have. You know what? Before we get into some of the stuff, I just thought it'd be good. Do you want to see some of the clips? You want to see some of the stuff I had to deal with last week? Those two sunglass wearing bald guys, although they are my two favorite bald guys in the church.
Yeah, I'd like to.
As far as bald heads go, I do like other bald guys.
Barry's floor was in prayer meeting last night.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I made him want to change.
Yeah. Barry Floor's got a good one.
It's good to see him.
All right, yep. I love Barry. He's in my Care and Share group. So yeah, let me just show you guys a couple of clips from what I had to put up with last week, working with those two bald-headed divas. Ladle. Can you believe that?
I can believe every minute of it.
Yeah, and that wasn't even Ray's first time on PTP.
No.
You'd think he'd be a little calmer. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't. I don't know if you remember. Let's
think about that.
Rich, do you have anything else?
Oh, there goes right now.
Yeah, right. Anything else?
Oh, there goes right now.
Yeah, there you go. That guy.
He has experience.
Yeah, didn't show. No. Anyway. All right, we've got 4 announcements for you. We've got a special segment, a game called Bible and Theology Spelling Bee. Yeah, baby. We're going to spell really big words that Randy gives us from the Bible and Theology department. And then we're going to go back to the chairs for Christian Cussing, Part 2. Just going to round out that discussion a little bit. We've had some good feedback, and Rich wanted to, share some good cuss words with us.
No, I did not.
Anyway, all right, let's go. Announcements. Rich, what do we got? Start us off. Give us one.
One would be the event. We'll go in order. Saturday night is a bluegrass barbecue event that many of you have signed up for.
Bluegrass and barbecue.
So we want to highlight, Jonathan, I'm going to throw it to you for the details.
Don't you know him?
No, I don't.
5 o'clock when it starts. 5:30 is when the food gets going, and it'll be good food, and the music. I'm still in favor of Christian hip hop, but it's going to be bluegrass. All right.
Thanks for signing up.
Maybe next year.
Be a nice event.
Yeah. That's Saturday night, 5 o'clock is when it starts.
Bring a chair.
Yeah, bring your own lazy boy. Couch.
Yeah. You have to know how many fields to mow and bale of hay and stuff.
All that good stuff. Yeah, bring a straw bale. That's fun to sit on. It'd be seasonal. All right, number 2, Rich.
Number 2, you're getting me here. I think it has to do with some of the changes coming this Sunday.
Yes.
Jonathan, tell us what some of those changes are.
See, I tee you up and then you throw it back to me.
That's right.
So here's what's happening. This Sunday, we are going to be kind of lessening,
Relaxing, perhaps?
yeah, dialing back on the face mask restriction. We still are going to ask people to wear them in the building when they're milling around, going to the mailboxes, getting their seats and things like that. But when the service starts, which means when the singing starts, or, well, actually no, because when you're singing, we're going to still ask you to wear a mask, because that's just, we feel is the wisest. And then also, but when the service starts and there's announcements, or Randy's teaching for an hour or two, whatever length of time he determines he needs to go, you can take your mask off. So you can breathe in that H2O for those segments. That cover it?
I think so.
We are also going to have overflow in Fellowship Hall, and there will be some families over there that are just kind of helping to keep that up and running. And
what we're up against is that capacity number, and we're getting close to that, and that's why we need to have a plan to accommodate more people than what we can fit in the sanctuary. So right now, we'll have 3 screens in Fellowship Hall, and that's always been available, but we're getting closer to needing that space until
the fall. Nice work, Rich. Until the fall,
candle time, when
we are we're going to, just throwing this out there, we're starting to talk about a second service because our numbers have been increasing, and we're anticipating that to continue. So we're going to start thinking about a second service. Details TBD. You know what that means?
To be
determined.
Determined.
Yep, you got it. To be determined.
That's a T-O.
We'll let you know what you need to know when you need to know it as best we can.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
But for only a little while yet.
Yeah, that's announcement number 5.
That's right. Good
PTP is going on a hiatus, sabbatical. Yeah, we're bringing this season to a close at the end of the summer. We've got 2 episodes left after this week, and just a little teaser for you, things are getting pretty serious between Joe and Mo, so you might want to tune in next week. There could be
a wedding.
Oh, gee whiz, Rich.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
I'm all about weddings these last.
There goes the teaser. Now they're not going to tune in. Yeah, these 2 are getting married next week. I was going to say maybe they will, maybe they won't.
I don't. Maybe Joe's talked to me. What's her name hasn't said anything yet.
All right, moving on to the official 4th announcement. Rich.
You're killing me. I'm sorry. Man. Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
Listen, we are up to 5 candidates for baptism.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting and encouraging. We want to keep that open for any of you that may be considering it, praying about it. I'm looking now towards the end of September, beginning of October, to have that baptism service. But again, we have 5 now that are desiring that, so we're working through that. But listen, it's exciting, and we want you to be a part of that. It's something God's laid upon your heart to be baptized. Please let us know soon so we can get that process on our schedule. But we are looking forward to that.
Great thing to celebrate.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. One of my favorite things we do around here.
Too.
So cool. All right, let's go. Spelling bee. Bible and theology words from Dr. Randall Pelton. Almost. Ready? Who's going to win? All right. We're at the spelling bee. I'm nervous. Rich is not.
No, I am.
Okay, we're both nervous. All right, so here's how it's going to work. It's not a typical spelling bee. Jill is going to give us a word. She is going to show you the word, and then we are going to spell it saying alternating letters, and whoever gets the letter wrong gets the air horn. So, all right, you ready?
Ready.
Word number 1 is ecclesiological.
Ecclesiological. Okay, ecclesiological. Do you want to go first?
Yes. E.
C.
C.
L.
E.
S.
S.
Yeah, boom.
I was waiting for you to be wrong.
Was it I? Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, what up? It's okay. Oh, point. All right.
Word number 2 is hermeneutics.
Hermeneutics. And
So
for the
could you
record,
use that in a sentence, please.
Maybe later.
yeah, alternate pronunciation. Hermeneutics. Do you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Spelling it out over there on those little sticky notes. H
E
R
M.
E.
Can I phone a friend? A. Yeah. What is it? E.
N.
Herman. Did we get to the N? I don't. Did you say N?
Mm-mm.
What was the last word you said? Letters that you said M.
H E R M E N.
What did I say?
A.
That was really bad. I'm still on vacation.
You got
Sorry.
lost. All right. All right. Can you spell the rest of the word for redemption? E N.
Redemption I could spell. From the new Dix.
All right.
TICS is the last word.
Biblical and theological word number 3. Give it to us.
Supralapsarianism.
Supralapso.
Let me say it one more time. Supralapsarianism.
Supralapsarianism. Pretty sure I can't define it.
I remember reading about it.
I know I've read it once, twice. All right, you want to go first? Is it a C or an S? Might be a
I'll go first.
It's silent P.
S.
Might be a silent P.
No, I know it's S.
S U
P
R
A
L
A
P
S
A
R.
I.
I kind of lost track where we are.
I said I.
Yes. Oh, I thought you said R.
I said I.
I?
I said I.
Yeah. There's two I. Lapsarian is it S?
A.
A?
Hey.
I am such a. I.
Oh wow.
Your wife spelled better than me today.
Did she? All right. Hey,
Never.
next time. Next time. I'll take on the challenger. Come on in.
Sorry, I've
Yeah.
let you down as a faith family. I apologize.
All right. Next time. See you guys. Rich. Supralapsarianism.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I let you down.
Hey, it's okay.
I had a senior moment.
Yeah,
60 is right around the corner.
I
and
think
it
he
blanked
was.
out.
He was just getting lost in the
Early morning
shuffle.
too. It's a bit early.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. Maybe next time.
Maybe if there is. Hope not.
Yeah. You want a redemption? You want to try and spell another word?
Not right now. No.
How about
Almost lunchtime.
potato?
We got two of them here. That
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass.
That's
them.
a tough one. All right.
There's no E in it. I know that.
There's not?
No.
Okay. All right. Hey, join us in the chairs for part 2. Christian cussing. 101? 102. All right.
Here we are.
We're here. Let's go. So, Christian cussing. Rich.
Yeah.
Do you want to add any words to our,
No, I'm
Our
not going
list?
to go there.
no
No.
Christian cussing words?
No.
So we wanted to get back into this conversation a second time because really last week was kind of part of the discussion. We talked about why swearing isn't right and why it's not good for us to do that as a Christian. Again, just as a reminder, one, because those words in our culture, they have, kind of a background.
Yeah.
They've got a background that kind of the world or our country recognizes as being bad words. And so when our neighbors hear us say them, it kind of might, it potentially could lead them to think ill of our Lord. And then 2, and this is where I kind of was going as far as like the heart attitude behind it, and where we're going to go a little deeper today, is the heart attitude behind those words, and what we talked about with Ray and Andy, in that they're usually disrespectful. The thought towards other people is not kind or even hateful, or the emotion that's coming out in those moments, and that's why we just felt we needed to round this conversation out a little bit more, and why Christian swearing or cussing is not right. Rich,
I think, I mean, growing up, I was often challenged with, trying to think through actions before they come out, and thinking through your words before you say them. And I often think of people that, when you hear that string of expletives, come out of somebody's mouth, you think about, had they just given it another few seconds, maybe they didn't have to go that way.
Yeah.
And that's just a process of slowing down and learning. And I go back to the James passage where we're instructed to be
slow to anger.
Yeah, slow to speak, slow to anger. And then it, also includes that phrase about the righteous life that, goes. So for me, it was ingrained in my head early on, just to be thinking through that. And we talked a little bit earlier today about experiences that we've had, and I can remember there was no wiggle room in growing up in the home I was raised in with regard to words and language. If I said something that even resembled one of those words, I mean, I was dealt with. I can remember a bar of soap being shoved into my mouth, and I didn't say anything close to the word, and I thought it was an acceptable word, and it wasn't. So I learned my lesson. But so I think people were brought up differently, obviously, and so for some people it's kind of a shrug of the shoulders thing, and other people it's like, whoa! I remember, and I told John, I remember the first time I heard family members and youth group members back when I was 10 or 11 use language like that, and it ruined me. And for a week or two, I thought, I can't believe they said that. It just devastated me, because that was the environment. That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
So it's just a difference of opinion on certain matters, but the heart issue is not a difference of opinion. And when it causes hatred, and when that comes out in our lives and in our mouths, it's affecting testimony and affecting other people. And again, James' instruction through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit to slow down, I think is very helpful in this matter. I try to help my grandkids to understand, that pain is eventually going to go away. When they hurt themselves, my initial reaction is stop crying. Well, that's not good advice, but to understand that it's going to hurt for a little while, and then it's going to go away. It's not the end of the world that you're hurt. It's going to go away.
Yeah. So let's
slowing that process.
Let's take this example. So you're driving a nail in, which people don't even do anymore. We got screws all over the place. But you're driving a nail in. You hit your thumb with the hammer.
Yeah.
There's a couple words you can say, right? Ouch is one of them. You just ow. And I'm dramatic. When I hurt myself, my wife can testify, I let out a yell. I'll squeal more than I need to. But regardless, so that's an expression of pain.
Yep.
And I could use the word ouch, or I could also use one of the cultural swear words. And I think to express my pain, I don't think that's sin, because that's a heart. There's nothing wrong about expressing pain. It's an expression. Ouch. However, if I choose another word, I think potentially what's wrong, if I chose one of those other 4-letter words, potentially the problems I could get myself into would be depending on who's around me. Mm-hmm. If I chose one just as an expression of pain, I don't think that's necessarily wrong. But because I want to be conscious of who's around me and who's listening and the connotations that come with those words. So if I've got little kids around me, they know that those are bad words in our country. Yeah. So if I let one of those fly, then they see me as someone who's, maybe not real careful with his words, or maybe isn't walking, in that moment very closely with the Lord, or whatever.
And what about it happens and you throw the hammer in anger?
Yeah.
Or you kick something over because you're frustrated or angry.
You don't even need words.
That's right. And sometimes it just leads itself to other things.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can think where it would be easy to cross the line because you've destroyed something, or you're acting on your anger. I started saying dummy because I'm the one who hit my hand. I'm not blaming anybody else.
Yeah.
I hit my finger. Yeah. That's on me.
Yep.
So, yeah. And that's why I stay away from tools.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, I think just to kind of land the plane here,
Yeah.
for us, it's just recognizing that whatever comes out of our mouth, whether it's an American swear word or if it's a Christian swear word, the sound waves that our lips and tongue are producing, they aren't wrong in and of themselves. It's what's coming from the heart.
Right.
That is it anger? Is it hatred toward other people? So it's possible to say one of those American swear words and not be sinning, and not be wrong, because our hearts aren't, in a bad place, and they're just, I say the word shoot a lot because I'm forgetful and I forget things, and then when I realized I forgot it, I say, oh shoot, I'm just, forgot. I don't think I'm sinning there, but if you think I am, talk to me about it. Rich, you confronted me on heck. What the heck? Just said it again, twice. All right. Any other thoughts?
It's just interesting too. What in scriptural times when the word when you gave your word on something, you swore an oath. It's interesting how the word has changed, but I mean it's two different things, obviously. But
I swear on my mother's grave.
Well, it's just that was a deep meaning. It meant something when you swore to give your word or give an oath. It was very serious. And I think it's sometimes we don't maybe consider our words as important as they are, perhaps. And I'm not saying that's the same meaning. I'm just saying it's just a reminder. It's like, wow, that's our words are really important.
Yeah. Right.
Like
and if you're reading the scriptures and you're coming across that word, it's not talking about swearing like we think of it often. That's a different type of swearing.
Yeah. It has caused me, since I watched the episode, it made me be thankful for the challenges that I was raised under and raised with, because it's not been a problem for me to guard that. It's just not a part of my. It's like I'm not tempted to do certain things. Other things I am tempted to do.
Yeah, we all got our weak spots.
And Satan knows where our weaknesses are, and that's the temptations are going to come in those areas. It's an interesting discussion.
All right, hope that helps. Again, we love you guys, and we will see you soon.
Yep.
Pound it.
Oh yeah. Out of practice.